Current reaction, or let's say as they call it, escalations with regards to the crisis with Qatar are just accumulative. For the past 20 years, there has been a lot of issues that we as a government addressed in many meetings and as well in many occasions with regards to Qatar's government policy. In 2014, there was a commitment from Qatar, a signed commitment during the days of King Abdullah. Those commitments stipulated conditions that are not met, promises that are not met. Like stopping to meddle and interfere with countries in the region, in their affairs. This is one. Funding terrorist organizations, extremists, Qatar being a safe haven for as well extremists and Muslim Brotherhood, and having media platform that I can call a mouthpiece of radicals, people like Qaradawi, who is the spiritual father of Muslim Brotherhood. He's an individual who has more blood in his hand than a suicide bomber. Having that mouthpiece as well is a reason of undermining stability and security in the region. No, we don't. The GCC is this very strong body since about 36 years. We have common goals. We have common culture, history. We are so interconnected with each other. Friends, families, and other angles in terms of how we want to thrive and we want to grow as a GCC nations. For us, we tried all possibilities, or we tried everything that will help us get into one path, the path of achieving what will make us safe, secure, stronger, and offering the best to our people and in the region. The mandate of the GCC is very clear. The vision is very strong. We don't want to see that in the future. We don't want to see expelling a GCC country such as Qatar. We don't want to see that. That's why we repeat that there are two ways to go. Way of wisdom, way of being transparent, way of stopping the duplicity in its foreign policy, and another way of being isolated. The United Arab Emirates and the leadership of Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Bahrain, we have one vision. This vision is basically to make sure that we have clear policies that guarantees the stability and security of this region. That is a common goal. We can't prosper economically, socially, in the midst of such region with what's happening around us. I believe after the Riyadh summit, there has been an agreement of which country is the country that supports terrorism, and it's Iran. The government of Qatar refused to identify that, which for us is the main issue as well, in terms of refusing that Iran is the source of terror in this region. Further steps against the government of Qatar is the governments of Qatar's choice. They have the choice. Their choice is either to follow what conditions are there after the Riyadh summit, and also the agreement in 2014, and making sure that there are actions And we also, Qatar needs to gain our trust again. The government of Qatar needs to gain our trust. I believe that with the recent steps in terms of isolation, in terms of economic sanctions, we want to deliver a message to the Qatari government. That message is that we've been waiting since the past 20 years and since 2014. And it's simple. The ball is in their court, is to see, or if they have the vision of what is next. Do they have the vision of guaranteeing sustainability and prosper economy, and also to have, to gain the trust of countries around them? Is this something that they want to achieve in the long-term goal? If that's something that they want to achieve, then we ask them to think about their recent actions in terms of undermining the security of this region, and as well looking within within the country itself, within what will happen if those sanctions increased. I believe the consequences would be something that we don't want to see, especially the Qatari people suffer from.